We're looking at a 7 and 2 connection theme in this video. And the connection theme you will always find on the bottom left of any connection chart that you run for any coupling. And if you've been watching the other videos, you will know now that the number on the left is referring to the number of permanently defined active centers when the two people come together, and the number on the right, the 2 in this case, is referring to the number of centers left open after the auric contact is initiated. So here we have a 7 and 2 configuration, which yields this theme called work to do. Now, if you watch the 8 and 1 video, I mentioned there that where there's an open center in a relationship, it's an opportunity for the couple to go out there into the world together as a couple and find some common interest through the theme of that open center, which is a very healthy thing to socially integrate through that open theme. But I also mentioned in that video that the more open centers you have in terms of a union, the more potential there is of distraction in terms of the union, because you've got more than one door now to escape the union, or window, as I alluded to in that 8 and 1 video. So work to do is referring to the fact that there's the potential distraction of more than one open center here, 2 open centers, and thus typically a 7 and 2 relationship, these become pertinent when there's a potential problem that's developing in the union. If you're caught in a 7 and 2 connection, what will tend to happen is that any confrontation, any issues that arise from that relationship, they will get swept under the carpet. What tends to happen is the coupling will move apart. One person here might go out into the world of inspiration, and the other one is out into the world of trying to find certainty and is not particularly interested in new inspiration, wants to find certainty about existing inspiration, and they are completely different worlds. So that means that if the individuals are out there in the world through their own theme and they're not doing it together, well, there's a lot of work to do in a union like this to hold them together long enough in order to work on the relationship. And remember, these aren't negative things, these connection tags work to do. This would be a couple that maybe after 10 years they would look back over their relationship and they would be saying, yes, it's been really hard work with you, my darling, but it's been very enjoyable and I've really grown, I've really learned to understand you over all of these years. Yes, it's been a lot of work, but it's been worth it. We have a very deep union together. So it doesn't mean there's work to do to make it a union in the first place. It means there's work to do to focus enough with your partner in order to, deal with the idiosyncrasies of that relationship. And where you've got 2 open centers, we'll find 2 ways to be inspired. Maybe partner A, who has a particular interest in the, world of inspiration through the head center, well, they could commit to going out through the other window, the ajna, the intellectual certainty center, with person B. Let's do something together with that theme. And then person B would commit to some time to go to the world of inspiration and see what's turning person A on so much about that. So if you're in a 7 and 2 and your partner's always saying, oh, I've got to work late tonight, darling, or oh, I'm going out with my girlfriends tonight, there's always some distraction taking them away from the partnership. Well, that certainly means that they are avoiding some kind of work that's necessary in terms of the union. And if that work's not done, well, these relationships can drag on a very, very long time, 7 and 2s, because they're not together long enough for the confrontations to cause too much damage. They're always running away from the potential of that conflict. But it also means that the relationship is not going to grow unless they sit together and do the work necessary to bring depth to this kind of union.